Wednesday. Here in Minnesota, in the Midwest, we got beautiful, beautiful day of fresh air. The trees are finally changing their colors with the leaves, and fall is on its way. And I want to say thank you for tuning in last week for the aftermath. Today's episode is on how God can be a part of your life or do something good for you. Now, not everybody has God in their everyday life, probably. So I want to frame from the God part to those who might be offended or not quite there spiritually or whatnot. But let's take a look at this as if something spiritual is in your life to be able to be there for you and do good things in your favor. For me, God is in my life, and I want to share a little bit on how that's worked for me during this episode of my accident. My accident had a lot of stuff going on, and there's been still things going on to get better and healthier and move forward and become even stronger and wiser as we go along in our journey. And I want to share some of these things with you, how these things can help you in the future if there's ever any incidents or you've been through something like a motorcycle accident or car, whatever it might be. Something that has, excuse me, something that's had some hurt to it, because you might be lost. So I want to just touch base on some of this. I had a brain trauma through this accident, so there's been therapists involved, which is amazing. So God, for me, has put people in my life. He's given me a chance to actually listen and grow and not sit there and spin on, well, how did this happen? Because I don't remember the incident at all. So some of the things that has helped me along this journey to get better is simply the things to have a mindset and listening and be more in touch within myself to be in tune to these type of things. So for me, God has put people in my life to not only give me strength to move forward, but the ability to be able to grow and see the things that have occurred to make me a better person. The brain is such an amazing thing. I'm so blessed that the incident that has taken its place has given me even more strength and courage to continue to do Bennie Unfiltered and then some of the other projects that I got going on. So people in your life, they're amazing. To have good people in your circle are the ones that are always going to give you credibility to continue to do better. Not just because they've had experiences with this, but because they're so wise, or they might even have a position in their life that is part of their job. But people with experiences of life will always be there. I've met so many people since this accident. I've met so many people that have been through the same similar thing that now tell me their story to remind me that, geez, this ain't just me being, crazy or a little bit more not, how do you say, comprehensive to not being able to do things quicker or not having other people hear you out, because our patience can always get the best of us. So I'm learning more about myself than I ever have. And it's making me become a better person each and every day, because that's something that I'll spread on to somebody else someday that's going through the same thing. Example, I'm doing this right now. I want to say that a lot of things that happened is something that you need to really take a look at and find the things that are help you out along the way with your life. Starting your business. For me, taking chances in those fears that still will come as I grow as an entrepreneur, I'm taking a bigger look at the things that God has put in front of me. One of the things is He's going to teach me wisdom. He's going to teach me knowledge, which avenue to take, taking the right or making the right choices to make the right decisions are always going to be in your favor. Don't ever sell yourself short for thinking that you're doing something wrong rather than positive. Don't take things negative. Take them and build them into a strength that will get you to the place you're going to in success. I want to touch base on a few things. He will always strengthen you. Okay? For me, it strengthens me to be a better person by learning and growing and doing the things like yoga, all my breathing techniques, listening, spending time with my family after doing some work, and then stepping away from the work job to be there for others and not myself. So take time to be around others and then go back to the things that you have in your list. Write a journal. Keep those journals close to you because those are the things that will help you out throughout your day. I touched base on some things because it's really important to have the empowers. Okay? Having the empowers to do these things will always keep you on track. He always is going to protect you. Take time to realize that you're being protected. Don't use things that are going against you. I'm going to wrap it up by just saying thank you for everything. As you guys know, that this is really important to take note of all these things that happen to you. I don't want anybody to ever feel bad for something you've been through. Always strengthen yourself, grow strong, have the power to continue to go. This is Benny. I just want everybody to know I'm glad that you've been paying attention. I'm going to touch base on this a little bit later today because there's a lot of things I want to touch base on. I want to take some feedback from everybody and give feedback back. It's important that we do this. Bennie Unfiltered is going many places. I want to do this. Here we go. This is Benny. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to touch base on the things that are coming, not the things that aren't. Stay tuned. This is Bennie Unfiltered. We'll see you soon.